Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're just going to get right to it. So, we have the Celtic cross here with the overall energy of the King of Swords. So, let's just take a peek here. There's something to do with, oh, I'm going to put that here because we'll clarify with something else. Maybe actually, yeah, let's clarify with these. So we have the Queen of Pentacles crossed by the star energy. There's something here about you, it's almost like you want to now focus on your own needs, where you've been focusing on other people's up to now and feeling a little bit trapped, feeling a little bit like worn out, and it's time to make a decision and seek your own truth. You have been feeling like your hopes and desires here from your heart is that you really want some amount of stability, some amount of like inner, like just knowing yourself deeply, like know thyself. That's the journey you're on, which makes sense because the overall energy here with the King of Swords, he is very clear on who he is. And then we have the surrounding energy is like a little bit feeling of like grief, of maybe there's a grief about making this decision to focus on yourself. Are you leaving a relationship? Are you considering, like, are you an empty nester? There's some grief here about, I wonder if that's what this is about. Might be for some of you. And then our hopes and fears, like there's this maybe a fear that you won't be able, like you're just going to keep more of the same. Like we have the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands here. So the fear would be just be like more of the same of what you've already had. Like you're not getting anywhere through whatever you're trying to move through. And the hope is that you would actually be able to like lay down those heavy wands, those burdens, and see that you have the opportunity to have, you have the potential to have the life you've always wanted. And the Queen of Swords and the potential outcome here is saying that she is, this does feel like female energy, honestly. The Queen of Swords is saying, like, I do know who I am. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Like you are fully, you've developed this new sense of self-identity through the process. So let's go with that and see what we can clarify. King of Swords, with the overall energy. We have the 8 of Wands. I'm just going to do this quickly. We'll get a couple cards. And the 3 of Wands and the Chariot. So whatever you're venturing out on, like you're looking out to say like, I need something different. And it's going to bring some swift changes here. Some very good opportunities that'll allow you to take the reins of your life. Okay, let's clarify the current energy, the Queen of Pentacles and the Star. We've got the King of Wands. Strength, that's a good sign. And the 10 of Cups. I mean, this is all good. The King of Wands is somebody who's, again, knows exactly who he is and what he wants and what he's passionate about. And it's funny, we've got the Lion here and the Strength and complete fulfillment of the heart and relationship and all the good things. Like all the good feelings, emotional abundance, emotional maturity. And you've got this, like you've got this emotional strength here showing up. And the King of Wands is fully, he knows exactly when and how to act on this energy. So there's something here like you're moving into healing your heart, taking time for yourself. But it's not just time. This is a big shift. There's a big shift happening. There's a big decision being made. And it's for your own good. It's for your own healing. But it's also not just your own healing here. The Star is like you are healing yourself to help heal others. So you're doing this on behalf of those people that you feel responsible for. Okay. Well, and it's going to lead to like you're going, yeah, you're definitely going in the right direction. So whatever this decision is, we'll see if there's any things to be aware of, like to consider in this decision making. But pretty much everything here is saying, go forth, focus on yourself. So where you've been feeling trapped, yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. There's this, oh, and the Five of Pentacles, another feeling trapped card. And the Hierophant. Did you hear my stomach? So this is this is funny because all of this feeling trapped energy clarified the feeling trapped energy, and your way through it is to seek your higher wisdom, is to seek, it's like to find your joy. It's seeking your joy. The joy will be your teacher. Where do you find joy in your life? Because orient towards that. It's going to illuminate. Oh, the chills. It's going to illuminate a lot for you. Follow your joy. What lights you up? And then we have Temperance. The World. Oh my God. And the Wheel. All major arcana for this past energy of like feeling just like I've had to persist. It's been a hard road. You've been worn out. You're tired. It's like this energy of like, I don't have enough energy to focus on me. And this is saying like, yeah, there could have been a little bit more balance there. There could have been a little bit more give and take. And it's like, you can't fix that. Like you can't fix the past, but this is saying it's okay, that it was your time to go through this, and now is your time to focus on yourself. It's okay that that balance never came, because it's kind of a blessing. It's helped you realize just how much you were out of balance. It's helping you. It's a teacher. So they've got the Hierophant here too. It's okay that you've been out of balance, and that you've felt a little bit unlucky, or like, woe is me, trapped, all the things. But what's coming is like, there's some wish fulfillment coming. So let's clarify this decision you're making. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, interesting. So there's something you're wanting to act from your heart on. Like there's a passion. Oh, there's a Three of Swords here. There's something to do with some heartache. And we have the Knight of Cups here, where you want to act on whatever that heartache is, or to fix that heartache. And then we have the Moon. Oh my God, you guys. So there's something, there's a big decision. And it's like, don't be fooled by illusions in this decision making. So there's something here, like if you are, I think what this is saying is like, don't rush off into some new relationship. There's something that's when you've been feeling all of those feelings, and you want to come to know yourself, don't rush off looking for love. I mean, it's saying, you are the focus. You are the focus. Don't be taken off course with that. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's clarify the Emperor. We had the Two of Swords again. Yeah. This is the decision. You are the decision. You are the answer. You are the answer to your own question. And it's going to result in King of Cups. Like you're planting seeds to grow this new sense of self. So it's saying you are the answer. That's what this whole thing is saying. Like, focus on you and don't be apologetic for it. Now's your time. And it's like, have patience for like this whole follow your joy thing. Do it endlessly. Do it fully. And see what happens. See what grows out of that. The King of Cups is what's growing out of it, which is full on like, oh, all the feels from a place of strength. Like, you know yourself so deeply. You know your emotional self. You are so in balance too. Oh, wow. So you are the answer. That's what I might have to call this whole reading. You are the answer. And the surrounding energy, we have the 8 of Cups. This is funny because the 5 and the 8 often remind me of each other, because it's like you're moving from 5 to 8. So 5, you're like, oh, it's just like so hard, and I'm only focused on what I've done wrong, or what people in my family or my loved ones are saying. I feel so indebted to them, like responsible for them, obligated to them, that it's saying like you can still show love for them. There's a lot of love here, but look up and like see all of what you could have for yourself too, and don't settle for less. There's so much love. There's enough for everyone. Just because you start focusing on yourself, this is what this is saying, you're focusing on yourself, doesn't mean you love them any less, and that they're not going to feel loved any less. In fact, if anything, people tend to feel happier when they know you're happy, if they love you, and they do. And we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, you're going off on your solo journey to gain this fresh knowing of yourself. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Again, I swear that's come in the last 3 readings. The Ace of Swords is like this gift of just clarity. And that was from the get-go. There's this change of perspective that's happening, that's saying, just because I'm focusing on me doesn't mean I love you any less. And there's enough to go around. And that is a wonderful realization, isn't it? If you truly believe it, which this is saying that you should really believe it. So let's clarify the hopes and fears with this 10 of Wands. And we have the Page of Cups. I swear, because this is like, you're finally coming back into connection with yourself. That's the hope. And we have the King of Swords again. So there's this ultimate clarity of who you are and feeling inspired about it. And the 3 of Pentacles, this is all saying, like, you're going to feel such a new sense of self, like so solid. And it's not short-lived. This is like a complete deepening of your knowing of who you are. I'm pausing because there's like all these loved ones keep showing up in this reading, and it's saying like they're with you. They're with you in this. It's not like it's not an either or decision. It's not like you choosing yourself. When I said you are the answer, you are, but that doesn't mean they aren't. It just means like now it's your turn. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. We have the Star. There's ultimate healing that comes from this. That's so funny because we have the Star here. So that's confirmation that when you do this, like where you've been the mother, the caretaker, then, figurative mother, you might be the father, who knows? But where you've been the caretaker, the Star with the crossing energy was saying, like, it's your turn now to heal by coming into a relationship with yourself. And the Star for the outcome is saying, yeah, you've achieved it. That's where you're going with this. Don't be deceived by that energy that in our culture says, well, you can't focus on yourself. You've got to just take care of everyone else and not yourself. Well, that's impossible. How are you ever going to fill your cup enough to pour out onto others? And then we have the 10 of Wands. So this is you, again, going from 10 of Wands is saying you can have it all. It's like ultimate fulfillment of your passion, your purpose, you can have it all. It's not an either or decision. And we have the 5 of Wands here. So that's this So with the 5 of Wands, there's sometimes this idea that, oh, just because I'm like, it's all about me. And this is saying in a positive light, make it all about you. Make it all about you. This is your solo journey for healing, but that healing is in service of your loved ones as well. So that Five of Wands is here to say, like, yes, make it about you. This is for you. When do you get that permission, to do this for yourself? So what we can do is pull a card to get a message. What is calling us? I kind of want the Oracle of the Seven Energies. So we'll see what message Spirit has for us about this journey you're going on. It's time for you to focus on you. You are the answer. We have let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Forgiveness, healing resentment, shedding the role of the eternal martyr. That's that energy showing up here. That's the shadow of this. Like, if you don't do it for yourself, you're becoming the martyr, right? If you don't do this, it's saying, don't be a martyr. They want you to heal. They want you to focus on you. Letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so you can move into the lesson it offers, relinquishing the need to be right. There are times in life when you must forgive, lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, disappointments, and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so you don't carry its burden anymore. These are like carrying the burdens. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to a story that you were a victim. It's time to cut the invisible cords attaching you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. Yes. The truth is, you are victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak of it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. This simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's based on the idea that we are all responsible for the reality we see in the world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception, your emotional reactions, your judgment, and so forth, it's up to you to clean it up. Forgiveness is the key to a liberated and meaningful life, no matter what method you choose. Just do it. Oh, I love that. This is saying do it already. Let go of, it's kind of like let go of the shoulds. Oh, weird. I've been asking for words before doing a reading, sometimes during the reading, to see to deepen my intuitive practice and connection with spirit. So I ask for words that might pertain to the reading. And the words that came through right before, which I forgot to say, it was the word should was in it, but there were some words leading up to it, like all of it should be. There was like a phrase, which is weird because it was all of it should be. And I wonder if that pertains to this, like letting go, like dropping that whole should, like all of it should be on me. All of it should be, yeah, that's what it feels like. All of it should be on me. Oh, weird. That's what that was about. So this is saying, let all of that go. Let the shoulds go. You should only be doing exactly this. Like, be your own answer here to the question of who am I? What do I want? What's follow your joy? And that's going to be what keeps orienting you to yourself, this emperor, the person you want to know and want to come into relationship with. So I think that's all we have. I could keep going, but we'll keep this one shorter. So let it go. And don't be a martyr. If you choose not to do this, not to focus on yourself, that's you becoming the martyr. Like, oh, I'm just going to do it. Just going to stay trapped for my loved ones. And it's like, no, they don't want that for you. So focus on yourself. You are the answer. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Bye.